Two new characters have been revealed in Wuthering Waves. Some drip marketing has finally dropped for them, and now I know some people had missed some of their predictions as to when this information was going to drop, but those people were still right, and that the information has finally been revealed to us. Now, I want to apologize in advance. I know this is a pretty scuffed setup right now. I actually had a video originally scheduled to go up today talking about how I was going to be on vacation, but with this reveal of new news, I have to kind of run with this scuffed setup here in an airport on my way to vacation. But let's go in and take a look at the new characters that have just been revealed over on Twitter. So the first character that we've had revealed was Jeji, and Jeji seems to be inspired by kind of like a painter or an artist type kind of motif here. We've got her quote, "What I wanted to say is the sunlight on your right scuffed that. What I wanted to say is the sunlight on you right now is so beautiful. Can I paint you? Paint me like one of your French girls, Jeji." That's all I would like to say about that. But as we can see, post-lament, Apothecine stars intertwined. So I'm assuming that's going to be the name of her banner. That's going to be happening there. And we can see that we have her quote. So in the archives of Jeji is a commissioned painter, quiet and shy, and is dedicated to her craft. She is not very eloquent, but her persistence and love for painting speaks volumes. So far, in the very first kind of image that we have here of Jeji, I think she looks pretty cool. Now, I think we've had a lot of more of the kind of quieter characters been introduced so far, kind of with Jin Shi and Chang Li, but I will say I do still like her overall aesthetic. Her hair reminds me a little bit of the main character, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on her name, in the Fate series, who has Archer and Unlimited Blade Works. Why can I not remember her name? I don't know, but we're going to keep rolling anyway, and I still think I really like her design overall. I really like the color scheme that she has picked there. It does feel a little bit reminiscent of some of the Jianzhou Luofu color scheme that we saw from Honkai Star Rail. There's definitely a little bit of similarity there, but overall still really liking her design. I really like the look of her eyes there too. Feels very unique compared to a lot of the other characters, and I've been liking that design element that's been brought forward, with each character kind of having its own kind of unique eye style there. We have, Chang Li has the Makima eyes, which I am a sucker for, but I still think it's fantastic regardless. But overall, really liking this character, really interested to see what her animations in combat look like. I hope they really lean into that kind of like artistic expression with some of that, maybe something with a paintbrush or something where we're seeing the strokes like Sai or something from Naruto. But that is not the only character that we have seen in the drip marketing so far, because we do have another one for the ladies. We got a new dude being introduced. We have Zhang Yao, a truth seekers. As truth seekers, we gauge the universe from within a nutshell. I'd love to hear your insights. Now, really liking the look of Zhang Yao here, really liking that robotic arm and element there. It is very reminiscent of some characters we've seen in PGR in the past. If you've had an opportunity to play Kuro Games' previous IP with Punishing Grey Raven, it feels like a bit of a mix there of Chrome and Kamu a little bit in the design there, where he's got this kind of cool, calm, and collected expression to him, but still a little bit of that cool guy style. Definitely not from the color scheme standpoint. It's very different in that way, they're being blonde characters, and as well as using other colors on their palettes as well. But still a little bit reminiscent of kind of like Lee Hyperreal with the more kind of like sleek design there. So really cool to see that they're already bringing some more male characters back into the game as well, and kind of still keeping that as a part of the game. I know some people complain that there's too many male characters in the game, but I think it's good to have a balance and keep a balance of those characters. So other details we have as well. From the Huaoshu Academy's principal investigator, Zhang Yao displays emotional expertise in various research fields. Despite his young age, he is gentle yet rational soul, embracing unique insights and commitment to the research of automata mechanics. So really hoping to see them kind of like really continue into that like robotic style and design. I'm really interested to see what his weapon is going to be, and that's a similar thing that I have for JG as well. I think JG is probably likely going to be one of the resonators who uses the rectifier. That's what it's called. I think JG is likely going to be a rectifier character. And Zhang Yao kind of starts to scream like a gun-wielding character for me, so I really hope we see some cool kind of mechanics being brought out there. Maybe he's got some kind of like massive cannon that's going to transform, or maybe his arm or something is going to like transform or something along with that too. I think it's still looking like a really cool, really liking the appearance of these characters. Now, if I'm being completely honest here though and comparing the designs, I don't know if either of these characters can really stand up to Jinshi and Chang Li for me. I think Chang Li is a clear head and shoulders above the rest in terms of design so far. I like her better than Jian. I think I might even like Chang Li better than Yin Lin, and I am a huge fan of Yin Lin and her character design. So I'll be interested to see what these characters look like when we get to the more of a fruition of their animations and actually seeing how they look in game, because again, the splash art and the in-game is not always an accurate reflection of what that's going to be. A perfect example of that is Yuan Wu. I actually really like Yuan Wu's splash art. I think he looks really cool in the splash art, but I'm not as big a fan of his in-game model. I just don't think it really meets it. He takes on a little bit more of Reddit moderator meets Fedora, as opposed to kind of like the cool like silver fox that I think that they were trying to go through with Yuan Wu. But that's kind of the information that's been dropped as of this point. So if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Greatly appreciate you. And sitting through the scuffed setup here, I may end up dropping some more videos if more information gets dropped later this week. But if not, I am currently on vacation, so I have no other videos planned for this week. But I appreciate you checking this one out as of right now. But thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.